Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining today's discussion. We are exploring the Abraham Accords, what they are, why they matter, and the ongoing debate about whether countries like Indonesia and Turkey should consider joining. This is a complex topic with many perspectives, so let's break it down objectively. Today, we will analyze this issue from an objective perspective, examining the various viewpoints, arguments, and implications without advocating for any particular position. Our goal is to provide you with comprehensive information so you can form your own informed opinion. What are the Abraham Accords? The Abraham Accords are diplomatic normalization agreements between Israel and the several Arab nations, first signed in 2020. The initial countries were the United Arab Emirates and the Bahrain, later joined by Sudan and Morocco. These agreements establish formal diplomatic relations, including embassies, direct flights, and trade partnerships. Historical context. For decades, most Arab and Muslim majority nations did not have formal relations with Israel, largely due to unresolved Israeli Palestinian conflict. The traditional position was that normalization should only happen after a comprehensive peace agreement that includes Palestinian statehood. The Abraham Accords represented a shift in this approach, with the signatory nations choosing to establish ties while maintaining their support for a two-state solution. Why the push for expansion? Former President Trump, who brokered the original accords, has advocated for expansion to include other nations, particularly Saudi Arabia, the largest Arab economy, Indonesia, the world's largest Muslim majority nation, and Turkey, a NATO member with historical ties to Israel. Pakistan, and other Muslim majority countries. Arguments for joining: economic benefits, access to Israeli technology in agriculture, water management, and cyber security, increased trade and investment opportunities, tourism revenue from mutual travel, practical cooperation, technology partnership in areas like renewable energy and healthcare, educational and research exchanges, business opportunities for entrepreneurs, regional stability, potential for reduced tensions in the Middle East, cooperative security arrangements, diplomatic channels for dialogue. Pragmatic diplomacy, engagement rather than isolation as a strategy, direct influence on regional issues through participation, economic development for citizens. Arguments against joining: Palestinian solidarity, concern that normalization removes leverage for Palestinian rights, with that it abandons the Palestinian cause, believe that normalization should be conditional on progress toward Palestinian statehood. Public opinion: strong public support for Palestinians in many Muslim majority nations. Domestic political challenge for leaders who normalize religious and cultural sensitivities. Sovereignty concerns, questions about external pressures to join, preference for independent foreign policy decisions, regional dynamics and relationships with other Muslim nations, timing and conditions. Believe that normalization is premature without resolving core issues: desire for guarantees on Palestinian rights and Jerusalem status, concerns about ongoing settlements and conflict situations. When we have a look to Indonesia perspective, Indonesia has a unique position in this discussion. World's largest Muslim majority nation, 270 plus million people, strong historical support for Palestinian self-determination, non-aligned foreign policy tradition, growing economy seeking international partnerships, no official diplomatic relations with Israel currently. Indonesia has consistently stated that normalization would require one, recognition of Palestinian statehood, two, progress on a two-state solution, three, resolution of Jerusalem's status. At the same time, there have been quite trade and security contacts between Indonesia and Israel over the years, showing the complexity of the situations. What other Muslim nations are doing? Countries that normalized: United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Morocco, Sudan, seeking economic opportunity and regional security from their perspective. Countries considering Saudi Arabia in ongoing discussions with various conditions, Oman has expressed openness. Countries opposed: Iran, Algeria, and others maintaining traditional positions. Sorry. Countries observing: Indonesia, Malaysia, Pakistan, Turkey, watching developments, maintaining current policies. So, guys, key questions for consideration. One, can normalization and support for Palestinians coexist? Question two, does engagement create more influence than isolation? Question three, what conditions would make normalization acceptable? Question four, how the economic benefits weigh against political principles? Question five, what do the Palestinian people themselves want from other nations? So now let's have a look from different perspectives. Pragmatic view. The Palestinian issue has been unresolved for 75 years. Countries should pursue their national interests while continuing to advocate for Palestinian rights through diplomatic channels. Principled view. Normalization without Palestinian statehood undermines decades of solidarity and removes the collective bargaining power of the Muslim world. Conditional view: normalization could be acceptable with clear conditions and guarantees regarding Palestinian rights, settlements, and the pathway to statehood. So, guys, this is a decision each nation must make based on its own values, interests, and circumstances. These are legitimate arguments on multiple sides of this debate. For Indonesia specifically, any decision would need to balance long standing support for Palestinian self determination, economic and technological opportunities, public opinion, and religious considerations, Indonesia's role as a leader in the Muslim world, national interest, and sovereignty. Sorry. What matters most is that these discussions happen transparently, with input from citizens and with genuine consideration for both national interests and the rights and aspirations of the Palestinian people. What are your thoughts? Share respectfully in the comments below. All perspectives are welcome as long as they are constructive. Thanks very much joining us today. Until next time.